absolutely ashamed, because they know that they have been fighting for the wrong reasons, and that it was lies and manipulations and things. And that is so sad, just because of a bunch of selfish people. You know, I mean, geez. And you know what else? I want to address some people in this world right now, like the Illuminati and like the Masons. I happen to know for a fact that the Masons kept talking to my husband and trying to get him to join them, because my husband sat on a seat for NATO. And you know what I got to say to all of you? I mean, I know that there are Masons that are decent, but for you guys out there that are trying to obtain your sadistic, you know, satanistic, whatever thing that you believe in, you know what? No way in hell. And we're going to hunt you down. All of us. We will hunt you down. So I strongly suggest you just stop. And as for the Illuminati, you know what? I had a dream about you recently. And God sent me a message. And God says that He's going to come after you like a thief in the night. You can believe it or not believe it, but I'm telling you, I'm the girl with the dreams. I've had them since birth. And when I dream, my dreams come true. They always come true. Now, on occasion, a destiny gets changed, and my dream is inaccurate. But I have an 86 to 96% accuracy rate. Or as they tell me, a batting average. So, for you people out there that want this world to collapse and be destroyed so that Satan can run things, not going to happen. And for the rest of you out there that are suffering because you've lost loved ones, going over to Iraq and Afghanistan and all these places to fight a war because of a bunch of greedy politicians who want to line their pockets because of a stupid oil wells and gas wells, then, you know, stand up and fight. It's time. It is now time. If you continue to stick your head in the sand and ignore what you see, you are not going to have a home. You are not going to have a life. You know, in the Bible it says in the end times that you will have to have a lot of gold just to buy a loaf of bread. And that's what it's coming to. I mean, can you not tell? Every day in your life, can you not see the differences of what's going on now today? A lot of people use the excuse, oh, I'll never see it in my lifetime, the end times. But you know what? I have just spent the last 5 weeks, every time I get a receipt, touch a slot machine, whatever, and I've got pictures on my phone, the number 666 keeps coming up. Over and over and over again. I bet I've seen in the last 5 weeks the number 666 at least, oh, I don't know, 30 times at least. You know, that's almost once every day. And maybe it's even more than that. You know, I try to listen to the priest and he tells me to not let Satan steal my joy. You know? Because Satan's after the ones that are gifted. I'll just let you know that up front. That's what he's after. So if you were born with, you know, paranormal gifts, as they call them, Satan's after you. He wants you on his team. You know, and the Illuminati's no different. The Masons have their own cult stuff as well. And I'll tell you now, folks, stand up and fight. Because I'm going to fight them. You know? I'll fight them to the death. I'll tell you that now. They're not going to touch any more gifted people. Neither Mormons or whoever's got some hidden agenda. And for all you that are gifted out there, indigo children, all of you out there, ones that have dreams or healers, whatever, God let me know that I am the beacon, that I am the light. And it's been told to me repeatedly now. So, right now, I am being really brave, and I'm being a beacon so that you guys can attract to me, so that we can join, so that we can connect. Because once all of us connect together, then our paranormal abilities are going to go multiple increases in strength. And we will be able to stop what's happening. So, I know stuff sounds wild or whatever, but, you know, I just watch the world being destroyed. And it just tears out my heart. You know, I mean, I can deal with people blackmailing me or stealing from me or hurting me physically, you know, whatever. But sitting there watching and feeling the pain that I feel, because I'm empathic as well. So when people die, I feel it. You know, when people suffer, I feel it. Because I'm so sensitive. And all I can do is try to sit here and be really honest with all of you. And just say, look, hey, wake up everybody. It's time to fight. You know? And I'm supposed to let you know that God's on your team. That when you stand up and fight, and that means fight them all. That means fight the corruption, the dirty politicians, all of it. That means the terrorists, you know, because at this stage, you know, they have created such a mess for us citizens, you know, that I'm not quite sure how we're going to stop the terrorists now. Because, you know, it's just, they're angry. You know, we tampered with their holy ground. You know, we hurt their people. You know, we killed innocent people. Our government sent our military and Blackwater over there to kill and oh my God, to kill innocent people, and all for the name of some stupid gas well and some oil. So you could run the pipeline to Turkey. You know? Just please help me get this film, this movie, out around the world. You know, I'm going to post the link. And if all of you could email your friends, everybody in the entire world, and get them just to watch this movie. You know, and say you're sorry to some of those victims over there. Because all we can do now is stand up and fight and try to undo the damage that the greedy people have done. You know, all we can do now is to stand up and fight against those who've caused this evilness and this travesty. That's all we can do. You know, we just have to fight. And for all of you that are gifted, you need to bind together. You need to start posting emails and getting in chat rooms and connecting. And I can give you my email address. And we'll all try to just start connecting with each other. And I know people that help people that are gifted when they, because from what I understand, a lot of them, they're their powers are increasing now. So I'll do everything I can to stop all this. I'll do anything and everything that I can to stop this. You know? And I just want you guys to see that God loves you, and He doesn't want this either. So, anyway, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna post the link to the movie Lifted. And if all of you could just get this movie, every country, because in America we are the melting pot. We have people from everywhere in the world living here. And if you can, if you're Chinese or Mexican or Spanish, you know, French, German, Dutch, you know, if you're from Iran or Israel or Saudi, Qatar, Oman, and you have family in those countries, Jordan, all those countries, email this movie to them and get everybody to watch it. Because I think if everybody watches it, then maybe they might sit down and really think. So, it's time for us to stop all of this. Because if we don't, the Illuminati, the Masons, the dirty government officials, they're going to be sitting on their yachts, sipping their drinks, having a good old time, while the rest of us bury our loved ones and starve to death. So anyway, I've said what I have to say, and sorry if I got emotional, but, you know, I am empathic, so I feel people's pain, and it's hard every day. You know, even when I try to turn it off. And then when I sleep, and I get to see the horrible dreams. And I mean, they're horrible. I've seen people rioting in the streets. I've seen people being stabbed, their throats cut. I've seen guns. I've seen Secret Service in black suits with earpieces and military vehicles trying to control the crowds, busting out windows, torching cars. And I've seen it happening all over the world. So I know it's coming. So, anyway.